Good pass. That right there is a through ball. You see all these yellow shirts, and you see that window to split the defense in between. This ball wants to go straight into that open space for Bailey to run into. And so now you have the pass into the open space. She's already there, but she's obviously not calling for the ball as she should. This call out should say through, through, through. And then Rebecca should look up and see that pass in between, and then you have an open shot. But instead, she decides to dribble the ball through 3 defenders and eventually gets cut out. Yep. You heard Coach? He said, you got 10 players on you. What does that mean? Somebody's open, pointing to Bailey. She misses the ball, which is perfectly fine. But 1, she needs to run faster to cut her off. 2, if she doesn't, then she needs to come in and cut that off. But instead, they're both kind of just like jogging, watching this player dribble to the goal and get a shot off, which is exactly what we don't want. And that's what we're referring to when we say our players are not kicking 100%. This ball right here needs to get cleared up the field. That ball, 1, she kicks it right at the defender, and 2, she's not kicking it hard enough. See, that's just like a soft tap. That ball needs to get all the way out to the top of the field. But luckily we get it out. We got Lily Mack dribbling up the field in the straight line. Luckily she gets past 1 or 2, but she gets cut off. As you can see, first of all, she dribbles in a straight line all the way down the field. Second of all, so you can hear Coach saying kick it in the middle. I know that this is a very high level pass to make, but very possible she could have passed this ball up into the middle right here for Rebecca or Bailey to run onto. At least giving them the opportunity to pass that ball in front of this defender and let one of them run onto it. But instead, she gets cut off. Another opportunity that she may have had is cutting her dribble to the inside, because again, she's running straight down the field. We needed something in the middle, whether it's a pass or a dribble cutting in, which would have shaken up this defender. But it would have provided us another opportunity for something. For this one, I'm not even going to say anything. You already see it. You got 2 options that are clearly onsides. And yeah, we're just going to play it from here. Head down, looking at the ball, not looking at her teammates. But it's okay, because we are learning. Good pullback. Now she's got a pass. Perfect. Run onto the ball. She should have pulled back too, but it was a good opportunity. If she pulls back right here, she's got then 2-3 passes right in the middle.
That's okay. Good job.
It was a good effort though.
Go. Switch it. Keep going.
Again, she's running in a straight line. Same exact thing happened twice. Again, she has 1, 2, 3 teammates waiting for the ball on the other side. She's got to be able to kick that ball on the ground and up, or over their heads to the other side. Either that or right here, pull back. Pull the ball back, turn around, make a pass to one of these 2. but she just continues to run straight and then gets cut off again. Wide open in the middle for an easy pass, but what does she do? Runs straight into the defender, gets the ball stolen. Again, no change of directions here. Just dribbles the ball straight line right into the defender. She's at least gotta make that change on the dribble or make that change on the pass. But running in a straight line, straight to the defender, doesn't do us any good. You can hear Coach telling Bailey to call for the ball because Bailey is obviously wide open. This is Bailey. You can hear Coach say, Bailey, call for the ball. Yep, missing that wide open pass. Which then leads to a goal. Not the ideal situation, but it's okay. Finally gets it to her. Good job, Bailey. We need somebody taking the ball and somebody marking the next man. She's got to step up to the ball. She's got to run in front of that pass. But they're both just caught watching. Good change of directions. That's perfect. Good pass, good turn. Unfortunate steal, but that was a good idea. Keep that ball on the outside. Good turn. See, whenever we change directions, good things happen. But running in straight lines doesn't work for any of us. That's got to be a pass. We got to work with quick passes. That right there, that touch can't be a dribble. That has to be a pass. And then she's got another pass here, and now they're going 1-on-2. But she dribbles and takes it away. Great defense again. That's the kind of defense that we're looking for. We need those quick attacks. You see the ball coming, and then you go and attack it. Good Lily Mack. Again, running straight. Just keeps running straight. That's the third time now where we just run in a straight line. As you can see, Coach said, use your skills. That means change directions, a pullback, a pass into the middle, something. She can even, off of this step, pass that ball directly through the middle. Pass that ball directly through the middle in between these two defenders for one of these three to run onto. She's got to use her skills instead of just dribbling the ball in a straight line. It's the same result every time. Either this defender is going to catch up to her or this defender is going to cut her off.
Win it. Let's get spin on it. Good. To the wing. You guys are punching still.
Just like Coach said, we got to win those balls, and this is another good example of us doing that. The other team receives the ball, and immediately our defender sees that and attacks it.
Win it.
Win that ball, good. And then pass the ball up. We're in another offensive attack. This is exactly the situation that we want. Where should this ball go? You got a few options. She can either dribble, pass it to Rebecca, or pass it to Lily Mack. But what's the ideal situation here? I think passing this ball to Lily Mac's foot so that she can then turn and shoot. Let's see what happens. That's exactly what we wanted, but Lily Mac didn't move down with the ball. If she like kept walking backwards and walked backwards into that turn, that would have been great. But she kind of stood there and watched our teammate dribble into her and then make the pass. The turn was perfect. All that she needed to add to that was her backpedaling and walking backwards deeper into the box so that she can receive that ball and turn as she's already moving forward. But she makes the turn and runs straight. Again, if Lily Mac practiced simply just pulling the ball back or just stopping, because she's always running at a good speed in a straight line, so if she just came to an instant stop and then looked for the pass, that's a perfect opportunity, and that's exactly what we're looking for. But again, she just keeps moving forward. That's got to be a shot. That's the second one. It was a good attempt from Zoe back here, but Carly has to run as hard as possible to that ball. That's her responsibility. Even though there's already a gap, she's got to push herself to run and cut her off. Our defenders on the other side did a good job of seeing this and making their way over here, but it was too late by that point. Great. Another great offensive opportunity. We got a 2-on-3 situation. Rebecca dribbling the ball in a straight line as of right now. Hopefully she changes directions, whether that means passing the ball or dribbling the ball in a different direction. Especially since this defender is facing towards the wall, she could make a simple dribble coming this way, turning the defender's hips to then beat her down the field and forcing the defender to change directions as well. But instead, she takes another dribble forward, loses the ball. Lily Mac recovers it and gets a left-footed shot off, which is good. But that situation could have been perfect if Rebecca made the early pass to Lily Mac or to Bailey. Honestly, the best situation here is for her to pass the ball to Bailey, and then Lily Mac runs down the field and she gives another pass to Lily Mac. Because she passes it to Bailey, these two defenders collapse Bailey, and then she's left wide open for a wide open goal. I zoomed out a little bit so that we can see this better. As you can see here, we have our 3 offensive players, 2 midfielders, and 3 defenders. We lose the ball in the midfield. They take the ball down. And our midfielders are not recovering back down onto defense, which leaves a 1, 2, 3, 4 person attack on our 3 defenders. So they make the easy pass in, splitting the defense. They then make another pass, switching sides, with our midfielders still all the way back here, watching this play develop. And then they go in and get the easy shot on goal. And if you listen, you can hear Coach telling our midfielders to get back as they walk and watch the play develop.
Defense, you gotta get back. Midfielders, you gotta get back. Midfielders, get back.
So in a perfect world, the way that this should have been set up, this right midfielder should have never been all the way on that left side. She should have always been right here. This left midfielder should have dropped and recovered into the middle, because right now this opponent is not a threat and we're currently working on getting the ball back. As the play develops, we made a good stop, but 5 seconds just went by and these two midfielders are still in the exact same spot, which is the problem. They need to sprint back and cover these two wide open players. As you can see, the midfielders are still all the way out here. This play continues to develop. This defender should have recognized that we had two opponents wide open and cut them off before they had a chance to get to the ball. Luckily, she still makes the effort to take the ball, but she gets beaten through and just punches her way through into the goal. This move is great right here. This is exactly, boom, pullback. That's exactly what we need from Lily Mack and the other girls as well. It's a very basic move, but see how effective it is and how much space she just created from that. Let's see it again. She comes down, pull back, boom. And then from there, the bigger problem here is that there's nobody here in this open space to help our teammate. We got her watching, we got her watching, we got her watching behind the defender. We need one, if not all three of these players. We need one right here, one right here, and another right here. Giving her three options to make the pass. Because again, she made a beautiful skill move, but she ended up not having anything to do after the move. And then she even turns to look, but there's no one here to make that pass to. And then she turns back again and gets it stolen. So Carly goes and gets one stop, which is good, but once that defender gets by you, Carly, you have to get back in front of that defender. You're just kind of like jogging behind her, watching her dribble up our field. Not only that, but this opponent beat our defender, and these other two girls are also just watching, waiting for her to dribble into our box. When in reality, one of these two should have ran onto the ball immediately. You can even see them backing up as she gets closer. And then she just changes directions, as we've talked about changing directions this entire video. She changes directions and takes a shot. Let's watch it again. So again, Carly gets beat and she doesn't recover. And then our two defenders are watching and backing up as she dribbles. She changes directions and makes a shot. Again, in an ideal world, Carly sprints in front of this defender and takes the ball back, or at this very moment, one of these two players says, I got it, and runs onto the ball.
Carly, you cover! Now, what am I calling your name? Get rid of. Come on, dribble,
Great.
dribble!
That's exactly what we're looking for every single time. She makes a great pass to her wide open teammate. The second that ball comes out, one of our defenders runs onto the ball to win the ball.
Come on, dribble, dribble!
And then we have a lot of space here. We have a teammate running into that space, that ball needs to be passed immediately to the wide open teammate. She made a good pass moving up the field to this wide open teammate. She gets a bad touch. The defender runs onto the ball and wins it. This would have been a good opportunity for some triangle passing. We have 3 players right here in the same area. She could have passed it here. She could have then switched it to the other side, or passed it up, or continued passing through the triangle. Right here, Carly should have moved into this open space, call for the ball, call for it back. She receives the ball down here, and now she has time to make another pass, whether it's back into the middle here or down the line up to our offensive players. We have to learn to play the space. Again, she's wide open and she's not calling for the ball. This is a great through ball opportunity, or for her to pass it through. She's got 2 through ball opportunities here. She's got a window of opportunity to split these 2 defenders and pass it into the middle, or she has the opportunity to split these 2 defenders and pass it through that window. And she chooses these 2 and it's perfect. Another great through ball. Although the only issue here is she should have ran here and she should have passed it into the open space. What happened was she did perfect running behind the defender, but she passed the ball directly to her teammate's feet when she should have passed that ball down into open space, passing the ball to where she's running to. As you can see, it kind of stops her and makes her reach for the ball back to then go forward. When the ideal situation, what we don't want is for that ball to come right here, because that's where she's at. Ideally we want that ball coming here so that she can run onto it and make the easy shot. So that's the end of the game. Now we can go through the statistics. 7-0, 11 versus 5 shots. That's shots on goal versus total attempts. We had 6 shot attempts. They had 18 shot attempts. Corners, free kicks, throw-ins. You can see we kicked the ball out of bounds a lot more than they did. They had 114 passes completed while we only had 80. They controlled the game completely with 62% possession to our small of 38%. We have to learn to make more passes and win more possessions. We simply just do not have the ball at our feet enough. The other team is passing the ball more and controlling the game. You can see that most of our shots are actually coming from outside of the box, which is good because we want them coming from outside of the box. You can see these shots real quick. Here's one from Rebecca from outside. That's good, just with more power and more accuracy. Here goes another one. Again, a good idea, but we need more power, more accuracy. This one was close inside the box.
That's okay. Good job.
Another one at the top of the box. More power, more accuracy. One more missed shot at the top of the box. Wide open opportunity. We need to utilize that left foot and get that ball into that corner. And then, of course, we have Bailey who finished at least one for us, which is great. Right into the corner, just how we like it. You can now see that all of our passes happen in the middle, which is good, but we need more passing up top in the attacking. We're getting good possession in the middle, but we need to work on getting the ball back outside to our wings and then back up into the middle. The problem is that we have the ball in the middle and then we pass up top and then we dribble the rest of the way. We need to continue passing the ball while we're attacking rather than dribbling in a straight line or dribbling into three defenders. And then as you can see, our possessions are in the middle and on defense. Mainly defense because we're stealing the ball from the other team a lot because they possess the ball more than we do, meaning that they have the ball for a majority of the game. So our defense is having to fight hard to win a lot of opportunities. And then we get a lot of passes in the middle of the field. But then as we get up to the top of the field, we're getting the ball stolen from us repeatedly.